guys doing? This is the K&I Podcast. I'm Isaac Eubank, and I'm here with my boy Kevin Passman. He's over in New Zealand, just chilling, man. I mean, living the fucking life, this guy. Getting to go out and see the sights and look at cool cars. And, you know, I'm sitting over here, stuck in my house, you know, just buying a bunch of swords off of fucking Amazon and Wish, and buying a bunch of food, getting fat off of fucking DoorDash. It's crazy, man. You know, it's just crazy. But anyways, man, enough about the fucking being stuck. What's going on with you, man? How you been? You doing all right?
I'm doing all right, man. I could use some summer, though, man. I've actually had about 5 winters in a row going back and forth to northern, southern hemisphere, and I'm naturally pale, but I think the extended winter has really hit me hard. So.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you're over there complaining about the extended winter, man. You're living in a fucking paradise. It's like winter for you over there is like a light, you know, rainy day over here.
Yeah, it's 57 degrees here today, man. I had to put on a long sleeve shirt.
Oh man. So what do you occupy yourself with, man? When you're you know, you have all this time and freedom on your hands. What are you doing?
Cars, motorcycles, motorcycles, and bitches, man. That's all I'm about, man. Not really. No. I'm talking about my little dog, man.
You happy with it?
I'm talking about my little dog.
Okay. Yeah. Nice. Oh man.
Doing stand-up, man. We got a thriving stand-up scene here, man. It's and no COVID, so we can actually get out and congregate, and things are going well there, man. The scene is booming here. We got one of the best comedy clubs in the world at the Classic there, and yeah, it's a good scene, man. Really supportive, you know. And they think I'm a real comedian here. I got them fooled, man.
That's awesome, man. Freaking, you know what? There's believe it or not, there's a thriving scene over here right now. Excuse me, despite the lockdown, you have a bunch of these freaking idiots, you know, out there with no masks, going out and filling up these bars, man, and going to these comedy shows, getting each other sick.
But you know, it's all right though.
I'm a little jealous though.
But when they start to die off, that's just more stage time for you, man.
Man, I wish it worked that way. I wish that COVID killed off the people that fucking caught it, man. But it doesn't work that way. They come home and they give it to the people that are vulnerable, like their parents or grandparents or anybody that has any kind of pre-existing, you know, conditions and stuff like that. So it's just, it sucks, man. There's no repercussions for stupidity, you know. I wish there was. I wish it was more like the zombie apocalypse going on right now. You know what I'm saying? You get bit, and you fucking, you know.
You know that zombie apocalypse thing is just sci-fi. That's not real, man. People talk like it's a real thing.
I know.
Nerds,
I mean,
man.
I'm over here preparing for it. Man. I know, man. It's not real, but out of all the apocalypses, it would be the funnest apocalypse.
Oh, yeah,
you know
I guess
mean?
so. Yeah.
I mean, we're in a pretty... Yeah, we're like, think about it, man. How many countries have been in a form of apocalypse? You know what I'm saying? You look at Syria. That's definitely an apocalypse over there. You know, all those Middle Eastern countries, man. And so then you look at over here. Now we've got this COVID over here. All these people dying, and you know, it's a little apocalyptic, man. You got Trump about to get reelected over here, man.
So the apocalypse is not as fun as you thought it would be. Is what you're saying?
No, it's not. Man. Yeah. I wish it was zombies. Is what I'm trying to say, man. You know, this shit is that we got this slow, this slow boiling apocalypse going on over here, man.
Damn it! This apocalypse is no fun. Let's start over. Start a new apocalypse.
Anyways, man.
And on the movies, it shows that it's going to be quick and crazy and nuts. And the reality is, you're just sitting in your house waiting to catch a disease or something, man. Like you just for months and months and years, and like. Well, this apocalypse sure is taking a long damn time, and I've binge watched everything on Netflix here, and I don't know what to do. Let's speed this up a little bit. What's going on here? Let's throw some fuel to the fire here. What's going on?
That's exactly what's going on, man. But yeah, you know. So I mean, my only time that I have fun or I have any kind of escape is when I'm doing the show, you know, or our podcast. That's why I'm constantly bugging you, sending you invites, man. Hey, come on, let's do this podcast. Because I don't got shit else to do, man. I'm just sitting over here, you know, jerking my dick. I don't even jerk my dick, man. It's because it's like, you know, it's like I'm stuck over here with my girl, so there's no need. You know what I'm saying? It's like everything's taken care of, you know.
Did you see that? This weirdest thing. We scratched our head at the same time in the same way, man. I did like this, and you did that. Like,
wow.
It was in sync perfectly when I looked over at the camera. That is weird, man.
Oh man, we're like women. We're getting in sync and stuff. It's like periods and shit, man. It's crazy. Oh man, we've been hanging out too long together. Oh man, I'm so jealous though of all these comics that are out telling jokes and doing shit, and you over there doing comedy shows, man. I don't even think I could do a set. I don't remember any of my material, you know. I mean, any of it. Not even the old bad stuff, man.
I don't think anybody else does either, so it doesn't matter. So we're good. No,
yeah, and then I don't want to tell. Who wants to tell COVID jokes?
Yeah, you know I don't do them. I don't do any. I don't do any kind of topic, any topical stuff. You know, new stuff, old. You know, mine's kind of evergreen. You know, I'll throw in a joke every now and then about something that's going on, just kind of a throwaway. But I don't talk about the same shit. I don't watch the news, so I think that helps a lot, man. You know.
Yeah. You know, what's crazy is that with this all this race stuff that's going on over here, I don't even know if I can joke about the same stuff I used to joke about. You know, being mixed and you know how white people would react to me and how black people would react to me and stuff like that. Like, it's because everybody's trying to get rid of these stereotypes and move past them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. So I think my comedy has to evolve, and I have to think of something new.
Yeah,
you know, find a different angle.
Things evolve, you know. Comedy evolves, and you gotta stay ahead of it a little bit. Yeah. That being said, I still do President Kennedy jokes, so I'm way behind. But yeah, man, but our show is going well, man. Our car channel is doing fantastic, man. We're probably going to be, I would say, 200,000 views in our first year. Well, it's our trajectory now. If we stay where we are now, it's going to go up, though. But yeah, it's great, man. We love it.
That's nice. When you start from nothing, and you're a couple of nobodies that just have an idea and just literally start from nothing.
Yeah.
And you find out that there's 100 other people doing the same thing that you want to do.
Easily 100.
They've got a bunch of fucking followers. Yeah, it's like it's pretty cool, man. I'm pretty happy with what we're doing, man. And I hope that you guys are happy with it too. You know, one thing you guys do is you guys comment on almost all of our shit, and you guys leave great comments. If you guys don't comment, you guys are sharing our stuff, which is super helpful, and we appreciate it. I'm trying to see if I can find some comments, man. Do you have any kind of do you know any specific posts that people have posted on and have made some comments that you've liked or you participated in?
Yeah, I know.
There was one guy. There was one guy that tried to bust you out on some shit, wasn't there?
Oh, which one? He tried to. He was. He commented on my Pontiac Ventura. Like, I'll pass. You know, like he wouldn't do it. And I looked at his profile, and he drove like a purple Camry, right? I'm like, pass? I'm like, pass? You'll have difficulty passing that Pontiac and that purple Camry you got. And then he just comes all at me. He's like, hey, sir, you have way too much time on your hands. The guy who went out of the way to talk shit about my car, but I make a comment, a witty comment, and it's like his page was full of this purple Toyota Camry, like every picture. So he was like really obsessed with it. I'm like, it's a Toyota Camry, man. Get over. Yeah, talk about my car. That's just one of my cars, sir. You know. Anyway.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it is my car. I get it, man. It's not for everybody, and it is just an old 4-door car. You know, I didn't say it's a Lamborghini Miura or something. You know, it's like It's just a cool old 4-door car that I found, and I like it. Some people like it, some people don't. But to go out of your way to say, "I'll pass," yeah, right, you'll pass. Take that. He would take that car in a second, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's funny, but the majority of the comments, man, they've been like straight nice. Like,
that's fine.
Good morning. Yeah, my amazing, phenomenal, wonderful friend. Beautiful car, stay COVID free, be safe, one love. It's like, wow, man.
Yeah. Good.
Now that's
and even that even the one that got the Camry. I'm just joking around. I'm not really that sensitive about it. I thought it was funny, but the one car that really divided people, and it's the reason I like this car because it creates emotion. Is that Citroen, the D Super 5, right? Everybody's and
that ugly one, right?
Yeah, it's
one of the best French cars ever made. These cars had features that were ahead of its time. I would love to have it for a weekend. Nice ride. Okay, come on, give me some of the people that agree with me.
Okay, and this guy Kevin Wells says it looks like a booger.
Thank you, Kevin. Oh, that's awesome. Kevin Wells.
It's cool, man. But it's like, it's one of the best cars, most beautiful cars in the world. It's like really innovative and special. And this guy, Edvin Nelius says
Bobby Miller.
Edvin Nelius says puke, right? Just puke. But I responded, "Don't you mean dégueuler?" Which is French for puke.
Dude, it's funny. This guy is torn right here. This Bobby Miller. He's like, dislike this car intensely. However, good to see one after so many years. Okay. Oh man.
It's great, man. It's like, why do French insist on making the fuggliest cars on earth? And then this guy's like, Joe, it's definitely your opinion. Just like it's my opinion that they make some of the most beautiful cars in the world. I'm only 1/8 French on my mother's side. I don't know what that has to do with the opinions, but the Spanish ones kill me too, man. It was like, Manuel Melendez says, pero era caro feo, but it's very ugly. That's what it says. This other one here, man, is like, awesome, mira, it's just, this guy Luis is talking about Julia. He wants her to look at this car because he's like, look, your father said he had one of these. And Julia says, yes, my papa was talking about that. And he said that my brother Rafa was born in that car.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
And it's like, well, what a memory,
I love these comments, man.
Yeah,
I love these comments. I love that you guys are so interactive with this, and you guys have accepted us, man. We've just bumped up our viewership in Texas. We're trying to get all you Texas fans, man, to start participating because we want to start doing shows for you guys, live shows, coming out and doing the podcast as soon as this COVID shit lets up, man. You guys, I'm sure, are going to want to get out of the house and do something and have some fun and see some cool cars. So, get to commenting, get to telling us what you guys like. Just say hello, man. Let us know what part of Texas you're from, and we'll see if we can come out to your way and do something.
And I'll be back, man. I'll go back to Texas, and we'll do some shows in Dallas, Houston, Austin, San Antonio, all of them. El Paso, Port Arthur, wherever.
I was talking with Sophie, man, and I was like, how hard would it be for us to actually put together a physical K&I car show?
Mm-hmm.
What I mean? Just get a venue.
Well, there's 10,000 miles between us right now, so it's very difficult at this point.
I understand that, but I'm just saying though, like, ultimately, man, that shouldn't be that hard, man. Get a venue and try and set it up, get with some car clubs and stuff like that, and you know.
I went to look at a
Sell some
venue
booze.
yesterday here to do that type of thing too. We can do versions here. When you come over here, we can do the show here, and we can do one there. So venues,
Yeah.
and I wanted to mention something about the Citroen though. I'm backtracking a little bit. This guy Michael Waldom, he hit me up with he says he has a 1972 Citroen SM, which is a very special car. It's the one with the Maserati engine in it. It's got a great fucking sound.
Oh,
and
wow.
he asked me if I was. Let me see. Good morning. I have an SM. It was perfect when I put it in the garage decades ago. Any interest? He's in the Bronx, but if you'd like to hit Michael Waldman up and check out this Citroen SM, it's 203-434-4910 is his cell number. And I was actually looking for a Citroen SM with the Maserati engine, man. But the Bronx is a little too far to go, and it sounds like it's a little in poor condition, maybe. It's been sitting there for decades, but a nice little barn find, anyway. So I backtracked to
that's
the
cool, man. If any of
Citroen.
you guys, no, that's a good backtrack, man. If anybody, let them know. If anybody has something they want to get rid of, man, hit us up,
Yeah.
let us know, and we'll let everybody else know, man, that you guys have it. Because that's what we're all about, man. We're all about finding cool fucking cars and sharing them with the world, and so take part in it, man. Let us know, and let us know if you want us to come by and check out your car, man. I'm not opposed to coming over to your crib and invading your space and taking pictures of your car and maybe eating a little bit of your food and drinking a little bit of your drinks. You know what I'm saying? I'm not opposed to any of that, so just hit us up and let me know, man, and I'll be more than happy to head over there as soon as this COVID shit lights up.
Yeah, you're gonna knock on the door, and they'd be like, "Honey, there's somebody at the door with a sword." Shall we let him in?
Oh man, I'll leave the sword at home, guys. I promise. I'll leave the sword at home. I just can't get over playing with this thing, man. I love it, man. It was $35. You know what I'm saying? You can't beat that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, I'm itching to get the hell out of this house, man, and go do something. You're over there filming cars and having all this fun and shit. I'm trying to live vicariously through you, but it's only like twice a month that we virtually get together, pretty much. Seems like. So.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry to leave you. We can do some more FaceTime if you like. I don't know what to tell you, man. It's like, I don't know, man. It's just with my life, I planned it specifically to be here at this time, during this COVID. Not really. I just half-ass fell into this, man. My life is. I just happened to fall into the safest country in the world for the COVID thing, and one of the best places.
Dude, I just posted
with no plan whatsoever.
I just posted a post about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just posted a post about that. You guys have just celebrated 100 days with no infections or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's huge.
Yeah, in
New Zealand goes 100 days without recording a single case of community transmission of COVID-19.
Yeah, they have down right not far from here. They have they call it the quarantine hotel. It's a really nice hotel where people coming into the country, they quarantine them there for 2 weeks. They have a big fence around and stuff like that. It's got a beautiful view of the ocean, man. It's just I could quarantine there for a couple of weeks. I'm fine with that, man. I'm a bit of a loner anyway, though, so I don't care. I sit in a hotel room and edit videos and watch Netflix. I'll be fine. But people escape from there every now and then,
watching?
man.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it's always. What am I watching? I was watching last night. I got about halfway through it and kind of fell asleep. Quincy from Quincy Jones. Dude is just cool, man. He's just he's done it all, the music industry and just life, his whole vibe, and he puts off this, he's been friends with Frank Sinatra and Duke Ellington and everybody, Willie Nelson, whoever, man. Everybody knows Quincy and the music that he's put together for all these great movies and stuff. I was watching this movie, The Italian Job, the other night, it's about minis and stuff like that, right? But it's like Quincy Jones, you know, it's 1969. Yeah. He's doing all this great music, all this iconic stuff. You know, the stuff, the music from like Austin Powers and all that. The little, it's 1960s kind of stuff. Anyway, cool dude. His daughter is Rashida Jones. You know Rashida Jones? She was in The Office. She's been in some movies and stuff like that. She's producing it. But yeah, I'm watching that. Yeah.
That's cool, man. That's really cool. Yeah, no, Rashida Jones, she's funny as fuck. That's cool. So that's all you've been watching is like documentaries on old people?
I watch, and they have this new Unsolved Mysteries on Netflix, man. It's great, man. So good, man.
There you go. You getting some Unsolved Mysteries?
Yeah, but Robert Stack is dead, but I still like Unsolved Mysteries, man. It's they're reopening some of these cases and stuff. It's really cool, man. Except for the one about the spaceship, they're not gonna reopen that. It's bullshit. I've never seen such bullshit.
It's bullshit.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, a lot more and more. Yeah. There's been more and more sightings of UFOs and stuff lately, and a lot more these reports of like the government releasing documents and admitting having found UFOs and stuff like that, and have tried to work on them and figure them out and stuff like that.
No, I guess it's possible. Anything's possible, but I see a lot of this stuff, and it goes back to way like even biblical times and all that. People see shit that's weird. I think maybe they got into some kind of psychedelic cactus or something like that, and they're foraging for food, and they eat some really powerful mushrooms or some kind of a peyote or something, and they see a burning bush or a talking serpent or something like that. They think they see, in their mind they see it. But it's actually, I think it's just, yeah. You believe it?
Okay. Wait. So, yeah, I understand what you're saying. So you're saying like stuff like in the Bible could have been explained by just different stuff. I'm talking about specific things like the government coming out and admitting, saying they found UFOs and they've tried to reverse engineer them and stuff like that.
The government coming out and saying that, but were they lying then or are they lying now? When they said that there was no UFOs before, they lie, man. There's a motive. There's an ulterior motive for them all the time, man. I wouldn't trust them if they produced an alien in front of me, man.
Have you yourself ever had an experience where you've seen aliens or anything weird or funky? Unexplainable.
I've seen some strange stuff, but I saw those what the hell are those satellites flying over those Elon Musk SpaceX satellites, and I didn't know what it was. There were 60 of them flying over me at night, and I saw that, but there was an explanation for it. I Googled it, and I've seen some weird shit at sea that I didn't know I couldn't. Your mind plays tricks on you in the ocean and stuff. I spent a lot of years out there, and you see stuff. People, yeah.
A lot of people claim they see USOs. I think they're called USOs. What is it called? Submersible. Yeah. Whatever. What's UFO? Unexplained flying objects. Unexplained submerged objects.
Yeah. Your explanation is unexplained, man. It's anyway, unidentified flying object.
Yeah, object.
Submersible.
Yes.
That's probably just.
People have talked about USOs.
Well, it's probably just drug smugglers and stuff in their own little submarines and stuff, man. It's cool, man.
Me and my brother, we witnessed something, and we both remember it to this day, and that's the only reason that makes me believe in any kind of weirdness. It's like, because it's just, I can't wrap my head around it. I can't explain it. So, and I've heard other stories that are similar to mine. We had two different things happen to us in one night. We were driving home, and there was this blue explosion. It's the only way I can describe it. It was like a triangular explosion that pulsed out and came back in. and then there was a bunch of fire trucks and emergency vehicles heading towards it. And then, like right after that, on the way home, we saw like a little blinking light that was up in the air, and it was, you know, going from here to here to here to here to here, and all these fighter jets flying in, closing in on it. I can't explain it. My brother saw the same exact thing, and then I've, you know, heard a bunch of stories that are similar about the blinking light things. There was a couple of Air Force pilots that have retired and have come out and said the same thing. They saw the same thing.
Yeah, there have been a lot of people who've, a lot of credible people who've talked about all that, and there may be something to it, you know, but it's these UFOs and these aliens and stuff. Come on down and talk to us, man. Come on down. What are you sneaking around for? Just come on down and say, hey, what's going on, man?
They're afraid of. I think they're afraid of Trump supporters, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't want to get fucked up.
They're gonna come here and take our jobs, man.
I watch a lot of sci-fi.
Come here and take our jobs.
Space wall, goddammit.
Rape our women and take our jobs. I can see it now.
Right? The whole wall argument, that shit still cracks me up, man. You've been to quite a few border cities. Don't they all have walls?
No, they don't all have walls. They do have some have rivers and fences, and it's kind of even the walls they're talking about is just kind of like a big fence, you know. But I don't, you know.
That's what I'm saying though. They all have the ones I've seen. They all had fences. They all had a wall. I don't get rid of this walls. And the only time I didn't see a wall, there was like mountains that you could, you know what I mean, that aren't crossable. So it's like.
I don't know, man. I think it's
Is it just a money grab? Is this just like, hey, let's build a wall?
any major construction job like that's going to go through the government funds is going to be is a way to funnel money off to contractors. It's just money laundering kind of thing, you know. It's and Trump is he's been in the construction business all these years and all that. You don't think he's going to get his buddies to with these multi-billion-dollar contracts with this wall and stuff like that? You know, in the construction industry and stuff like that. That's all a big government project is a lot of times, you know.
See, so that.
And I'm not saying this from a political perspective. You know, I'm not saying good, bad. That's just the way it is. It's just the way it's been done in our country so long. I'm not saying Trump, yay, no, boo, whatever. It's just the way it is, man.
Yeah, for sure. And that brings it back to the alien talk, man, because Elon Musk and all these people, they keep talking about going to Mars, and it just seems to me like that's impossible. You know, and I know we talked about it before on the podcast. I don't know if we put this out already, but I'm going to go ahead and talk about it again. Why aren't we shooting for the moon? Why aren't we setting shit up on the moon? It's like right there, you know, and it just seems like it's much more attainable. But if you shoot for something impossible, then the money keeps coming in. Okay, we got, more money to get to Mars, man. You know, 100 billion wasn't enough. 3 trillion wasn't enough. So I think that's what it ultimately is, man. And that's why they don't shoot for the moon, because the moon's too attainable. But anyways, enough space talk. Hey, if the aliens come down, fucking, I hope they're cool. If they're not, I'm ready for them. I watch all these sci-fi movies, man, and all these idiots, they don't arm themselves properly. They grab like guns or they they don't grab anything, and they try to run. None of them ever grab swords, man. Them aliens come down, you freaking swing a sword at them, one of those crazy claws is gonna come off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man. It's like, just take care of your business. You might miss with a gun. You ain't gonna miss with a sword. You know what I'm saying? Am I crazy?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit. How come you don't train, man?
What do you mean train? I do
You
train.
You don't train. You don't train weapons. You don't train fucking jujitsu or kickboxing. You won't even do the push-up challenge I challenged you to.
I've got an arthritic shoulder, man. I've done some things. my life and my body in the years, and that have destroyed my joints and stuff, man. The problem is I can still do the push-ups. I got all that too. I could actually just pound out 22 push-ups like nothing, man. But then there's like the arthritic shoulder is going to come around within a day or two. It's going to be nasty, man. It's going to be in such pain, man.
Oh man, that pain means nothing to the pain that these soldiers are feeling on a daily basis. It's just you're just standing, with the troops. It's a show of solidarity. It's just letting people know, say, hey, you know what? I'm in pain, but it's worth it because I know you're in pain too.
Yeah,
and if
it's
you
a good cause, man.
Hit me up.
It's a good cause, man.
So, telling you, man, just knock out the push-ups. But yeah, man, you should. Why don't you, get in there and punch the bag? You're not worried about any kind of ever having to use that kind of thing. You're just gonna jump in the car and drive off real fast.
I am. I can fight, man. What are you talking about?
It's probably a better tactic, huh? It's probably a better tactic to just jump in a car and just drive away real fast than to actually mix things up.
Oh, we have access to helicopters and stuff here too, man, and lots of little islands around here, man. It's we got plans. I'm not gonna tell too many details,
I'm talking mad shit. I know you. I'm not talking about plans. I'm just.
Do you know how many little isolated islands they have around here, man?
Dude,
just pop right off. Nobody even knows, man.
I love it over there. What else is going on? What else? I feel like there was something I wanted to talk with you about.
We got. I bought another car, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you buy?
It's a Mark I Mini Cooper S, man. They're so rare, man. I bought it, and it was right here in Auckland. I posted 2.5 years ago on Facebook asking for any lead on a Mini Cooper S, first generation, even in Europe, in the States, Australia. It didn't matter. I was going to go anywhere to find this car, and I could not find one. Mm-hmm. 2.5 years, and I'd given up. And right here on Facebook in Auckland, it's like 30 minutes north of here, there's one for sale, matching numbers and the whole bit, man. So I went up there, and I was the first one to look at it and snatched it up and got the hell out of there. And then I've gotten some offers for it within the first couple of days already, man. People giving me their cards, and there were people upset that I got this car, man. So, and a lot of old men like, that was my dream car. That was my dream car, and I don't really like the car that much. I just wanted to break some hearts, man. That's all.
Dude, you gotta send me some pictures.
We're gonna do an episode on it, man, coming up. But there are only 28 of them in the UK registered, where most of them are, and they're in different. And I'm sure those 28 are not in the optimal condition like this with the matching numbers, the engine numbers, and the whole bit, man. It's a little race car is what it is, but it looks like a little economy car. It looks so subtle, but man, it's a race car, man. It's a little race car that they built in 1965. Extremely rare.
That's sweet. See, I'm jelly, man. I'm over here. All I can buy is swords.
Oh, and I'm doing this hot rod magazine of New Zealand. I found these old hot rod magazines here, and I see these old cars from in the 1970s, and these young guys in their 20s and stuff, building these hot rods, and I'm going to follow up with that and do track down the cars, the people, see what they're up to now. I've Googled some of the names, and some of them are still building hot rods and stuff here in New Zealand, and contact the car clubs, and I'm going to do a series on that. Try to get it on New Zealand TV. We're gonna put that together, and hot rod history kind of thing of New Zealand, man.
Nice. That sounds awesome, dude. I really can't wait for that. That would be fun. I'm gonna send you. There's a picture of this. I think it's a Cadillac convertible, man. It's really nice.
Cadillac convertible.
Mm-hmm.
Isaac sent an attachment. Oh, that's a beautiful Cadillac. What? Oh, there's a car in the picture? As Annie Letterman.
Yeah.
That is a...
that's not the cat.
Huh?
She's not the Cadillac. We actually had the Cadillac like that when I was a kid, man. A red one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's is that the comic Eddie and Letterman?
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to that Killed Tony that night, man, and Annie.
Yeah.
And you said Annie Letterman. I thought you said Anna Letterman. I know another comedian named Anna Letterman from New Orleans, and
Okay.
it's like she's on the show. Yeah, it's cool. I'm making talk to her. She might remember me, man. When I was trying to hit on her, got to know her in the comedy scene in New Orleans there. But yeah, man, that was not her though. thought I had a foot in the door, man.
Right.
Yeah, man.
That's hilarious. No, but yeah, man. So, no, we've been talking for a little while. I hope you guys have been having fun. This is like, I think, our second time doing a podcast. I think we have a couple more in the book somewhere. Who knows? But I'm hoping you guys like it. I want to do more. I want to do these things live. So like I said before, you guys in the comments, let us know where you're at. We've been trying to grow our audience out here in Texas. That's where I'm from, in Houston. I'm not born and bred, but that's where I'm stuck right now, is out in Houston. So if you guys live out in Houston, Austin, San Antonio, Dallas, let us know, man, in the comments. And we'll come out and try and see you guys when this shit all goes away and we can come back out and do stuff again. Anything you want to add, Kev?
No, man, just thanks for watching and commenting, and I love the car nerd fights in the comments. So keep that up, and we'll laugh at you and laugh with you, man, and keep it up, man.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks, guys. Peace.